What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got a squad builder for you guys, but not only that, I also want to show you what it's like to play with the 4-3-3 false 9 formation, which I don't see it often in the weekend league. I don't see people playing in division, so it's a formation that I had a lot of success with back in FIFA 16, and I wanna bring it back. I wanna bring it back to my gameplay. I wanna try it one more time, even though it's not like last year. I think last year was way better, but again, you can still perform with this formation. So it's gonna be a little expensive, but also I wanna try some of the monthly cards that I got playing on Foot Champion. So they're really like kinda high rated, but again, I wanna try them. I think there are three of them that I haven't tried, so I wanted to take this opportunity to try them and to see how they play. So as the goalkeeper, we got one of the best goalkeepers in the game. But then again, you can go with Baldan, Begovic, Courtois. I think all the goalkeepers are the same. There are sometimes that there are some occasions that one goalkeeper make better saves than the other, but that's very rare. So as a right back, it's gonna be a Premier League squad, but we're gonna be using one legend. But then again, if you're on PS4 or you don't have the legend, you can use some other player, which I'm gonna show you. So Coleman, for me, one of the best right backs in the game. With this hard work rates, he's always in the right position at all time. I've never had a problem playing with Coleman. As a center back, we're gonna be using Ferdinand. So if you don't have the coins for Ferdinand, go with a Smalling, or you can go with a Smalling and Ferdinand. But at the moment, he's really cheap, guys. If you have a good amount of coins, I probably will go for Ferdinand. Like, he's one of the best legends, if not the best legend center back in the game. As another center back, we're gonna be using now one of our red cards. It's gonna be David Luiz. So he's an 86 rated card. I think that was his first inform. I think that's the only inform, but he has a full birthday card, which is way better considering like he has like 80 pace on that card. Now he has 75. You put a shadow, he's gonna be I don't know. I think it's gonna be fast, yeah. But if you have the coins or you have the full birthday card, like, he's an incredible player. But then again, I think he's gonna get a team of the season card. He's been playing really well for Chelsea, so I think most likely he will get a team of the season card. As another left back is another red card that I really wanted to try, which is Benanjo. Again, 81 rated player. I see a lot of people using him. You can put a shadow card, but his pace is already in the 90s. But you put a shadow, especially the defending boost that it gives him. So again, you can put a sentinel or a shadow, but I will go with a shadow just to bring that pace to 99. Which I don't know if it's gonna be different, but then again, if you play on Foot Champion, you really want your back four to be fast. So the first center defensive midfielder are the only one that we have. Again, another red card that I really wanna try, which is Can. And at the moment that I'm doing this is Wednesday. They already announced the team of the week. So he's gonna have another card, an 86 rated card, which is all 90. I mean all 80s. So it looks good, but if I pack him, again, I'm gonna sell him because this guy is 85 rated player. I think they're gonna play very similar. So our first center mid, we're gonna have 90 rated Pogba. He's an untradeable. If you don't have the coins for him, you can go for his regular card. I think it's like 200k, and he's really cheap. Like, he's one of the best cards in the game as well. Playing in the center midfield, amazing guy. He's an incredible player to have. And the other center mid, you already saw him, Kante, team of the year Kante. One of the best decisions that I have made this year is to go for this card. And not only that, just because I had the untradeable Kante, I had a team of the week card, which then it was untradeable. So for me, he wasn't that expensive. I think at the end I paid like 450k, so it wasn't that bad. A left winger, again, another red card, which I already tried before. Incredible. I packed him when he was in the team of the week, and for the monthlies I packed him again. So he's here in the squad, a great player to have. Now I think he has a 94 rated card now, which the only thing that I look for the cards is the stamina boost that they get, because that's a key point in this game, this stamina. So, but his 93 rated card does the job really really well. Right winger, this is the BPL doesn't have like really great right wingers, but I wanted to take this chance to try one of the best players that they was for me in FIFA 16, and that guy is Shaqiri. Last year he was always in my team. He was everything in all my squads. Like he was just there. I usually run a VPL or a casual squad, but for the most part he was always in my team. Last year he was great. This year maybe not so much, but again, it's just I really wanted to try him. Now with his 86 rated card, so he has like an 84, which was his first in form, but now with an 86 rated card, let's see how he plays. And for the center forward, which I think I have him as a striker, it's gonna be another red card, and let me put the special, and it's gonna be Roberto Firmino, which when I packed him in the monthlies, which I wasn't impressed. Like I really want another card, but then again we got him. We also got Chan in the monthlies, and this guy. So 3 guys that we packed from last month I'm gonna be using again. I had a much better team before, so that's why I didn't use them. But now with FUT Champions is no longer like really that important to me, so I really wanna play with this team in the weekend league and to see how they perform, because it's a team that it really does looks great, and it's not that cheap, but it looks good, but I really want to try them. So instructions, guys, the same. The back 4 stay back while attacking. Chan put Melmark stay back while attacking. Kante and Pogba, they're still on the fall. I don't touch them. They just stay there and they do the job. The same with Hazard and Shaqiri. The only thing that I do different, actually no, is I put cut inside and getting behind. I usually put them to stay forward, but now I leave it on basic. So I put cut inside, getting behind, the same with Shaqiri, cut inside and getting behind. And with Firmino, getting behind and stay central and press the back line. That's what I do for this with this formation. So this is the team for custom tactics. Let me show you the custom tactics real quick. And this is what I run. I don't know if they really, for me at the moment they're working. I try to change it every 2 weeks to see if they do something different, but at the moment this is what I'm running. So if at the moment it's working, but probably gonna change. So this is the team, guys. I'm gonna be playing 3 games in Division 1 to see exactly how the team performs. So let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to our first game. My opponent had a Calcio A Bundesliga hybrid. He's using Higuain as a striker, but guys, do not use Higuain. He's not good in this game. You can probably score some goals, but go with Dybala. Much better option as a striker. Guys, the team performed really well. The only thing that I didn't like sometimes was Shaqiri. He played like Robin. Like he's always used his left foot. Like he doesn't like to use his right foot. Most of the time. He has a 4-star weak foot, but if you're in a good position to shoot with his right foot, he will still find a way to go and try with his left foot. I don't know why, but that's something that I really do not like about him. But if you're in a good position to shoot with his left foot, then most likely will go in or it will go on target. My midfield played really well. Like it reminded me from last year Kante. I was using Ramirez. You remember Ramirez last year was one of the best players in the Premier League, and this time which we no longer have Ramirez, but we have Kante now, which they play really similar. But now with his Player of the Year card, a much better player. So my team play okay. I think because I have the instructions to cut inside in Shaqiri and Hazard, it doesn't look that wide when you creating chances. You can still abuse the wings if you want, but if you're not controlling the players, they will go and help Firmino out. So Firmino is not gonna be isolated there in the middle. So that's something that I really like using this instruction in my players. I I thought Firmino as a striker will not be the best, but he's a center forward, so I think that formation really suits his playing style. He's not the fastest, but if you put a Hunter chemistry style on Firmino, like he's gonna be a much better player. And he's tall, his physical is great, his strength is great, very clinical. Like I scored some really nice goals with him, and you're gonna see at the end exactly his goal to game ratio, which I think was good for him. For the team, I played 3 games that I recorded, and I think I played 3 other games before I recorded the game, which I think he played okay for my team. I did not change formations again. I used the same formation. You're seeing my opponent, they have really good squads, and they play well. Like it's a formation that I usually don't play with. I used to play with the 4-3-3 type 4, where you have the cam, but we no longer have a cam. We have a center defensive midfielder. So on defense, you're gonna have a lot of people on defense. Even because I have Hazard on basic, he will go and help you on defense. The same with Shaqiri. So you will have to take your time creating chances with going forward. Counter attacking, that's not my style, so I didn't try it that much. I usually wait for my players to be in a good position. So I'm not that kind of player to play that kind of style of player. So if you are counter attacking style player, I don't know what to say, because I didn't use the formation to counter attack. This guy just was all attack, so that's why I have like a lot of space. But the guy was just he just wanted, he thought he could make a contact, but at the end he couldn't do anything. I think this was my toughest game of my 3 games that I had. And that Cam, guys, I forgot his name, but he's really good at Cam, and I think I started winning by 2 goals at the beginning, and then he came back. But the players are always in the right position. I did not have any problems with my back four, even though David Luiz is a high medium, but he's always there as a center back. If he goes to the center of the pitch to recover the ball, you're always gonna have Chandler or Pogba or Kante to cover for him. So you're not gonna have any problems in defense. So the players are great. I know we're using some really expensive players, but if you can use the regular players for the players, I think you will be okay. You can, but we in this FIFA, a lot of people have a lot of coins. Like if you play with champions a lot, you're gonna have a good amount of coins to try this players, or maybe to wait for team of the season and get the much better options. I think they're gonna get. I think Chan is gonna get a team of the season. David Luiz will get a team of the season. Hazard probably will get a team of the season as well. Firmino, I'm not so sure, but he's up there as well. So there is a good amount of players that will get a team of the season that I'm using. So again, the team play okay. 3 games, and I won all my games. Again, the last game was one of the toughest, but we still managed to win the game. Here's the team again, guys. Look at this. At that with Firmino, 6 games, 12 goals, 4 assists, and an incredible return for an 86 rated player. If I'm gonna get top 100 for the month, so we're gonna have a good chance to pack the 86 rated Martial. So if we get Martial probably in the next week, I believe, I'm gonna try Martial as a center forward and to see who's gonna be better. But if you have Firmino, just give him a try. He's an amazing player. The midfield, the back four, all the players perform, and I think that's a formation that really suits my play style and the position and the players, how my players they play in game. Even if you put a center midfielder, if you put a cam as a center mid, they still gonna act as a cam. So I don't think it's worth to put a cam as a center mid. They will still gonna add as a cam. But the team play okay, guys. If you have the coins, give them a try. If you don't have the coins for Ferdinand, go with Smalling. So you have a lot of options, and also if you don't have the coins, you can go for a cheaper option. So again, great squad. I really like it, and I'm gonna take this team to full champion. So if you wanna see me play with this team, go follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be playing the majority of my games, and I'm gonna be live streaming. And if you wanna see me, go check me out. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support, and I see you guys later. Thank you.